Hi there, everybody. I feel a bit like I don't really know why you've asked me to come, Shelley. I don't feel I'm not an expert at all. I'm just talking about my views on what marriage is to me. And as Shelley said, my husband Kevin is here. We've been married for over 34 years and we do have 3 sons, 3 grandchildren, and all our boys are in loving heterosexual relationships. It did start me thinking about what would marriage equality mean to me. The only thing I knew for sure was that how can it affect the integrity of my marriage? Legalising marriage equality, it's not going to harm heterosexual marriages or family values, and society will continue to function successfully. The only people who can adversely affect my marriage or family values are Kevin or myself. No one else has the ability to do that. I don't have an issue with marriage equality. To me, marriage is about mutual love, respect, fidelity and trust. My parents taught all of their children and grandchildren unconditional love and humility, and to respect the rights and beliefs of others. Who am I to say a same-sex couple cannot fulfil my standards of what a marriage is? Who am I to deny somebody who is in love and ready to show the world their commitment to their partners that they can't be joined in marriage? For that matter, who are any of us to deny a couple that? If I had a couple living next door to me who had children, I don't understand what significance the gender of that couple is. If the children are loved, happy, healthy, educated and cared for, I don't see how that can adversely affect society on any level. No one can, I do know, have friends who are same-sex couples who have children. No one could ever fault their commitment to their partners, their children, and the love they share for each other. I would think, and it has been stated here by studies, that children and partners would benefit from the emotional security and stability that a marriage can bring to any couple's relationship. And have you ever had that experience that someone's come out and you just haven't been surprised? Did it change your relationship with that person? It certainly has not changed if they were my friends. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me at all. How can a person be judged or defined by that one aspect of their being? Why is sexual orientation, which is not a choice, the most important issue in this debate in not allowing individuals to marry who they fall in love with? There's been lots of changes in my lifetime and things that have directly affected my family. My own mother, born in 1925, was conceived out of wedlock, and I don't know that my grandmother was ostracised, but I do know that she felt like she was a really bad person to have conceived out of wedlock. And my own mother was also engaged to a Protestant, and ultimately she does have a strong Catholic faith. She couldn't cope with not being able to marry in her church, that her marriage would not be deemed as being legitimate, and that her children would be seen as illegitimate, and the social pressure was just too much and the engagement was called off. Aboriginals had to ask permission to marry from the protectorate, regardless of whether they were adults, doesn't matter, they still had to ask permission. The debate today, we're talking about people who have families that they care for them and want them to have the same rights and privileges as their siblings. Lesbians and gays pay taxes, contribute equally to society as a community. We benefit from their talents and careers. Hopefully, we'll look back in a few years and wonder what all the fuss was about and wonder why it was necessary to have this debate on marriage equality. I have been brought up with a very strong sense of social justice and equity, and must ask myself, when is our humanity going to override our prejudices and allow all members of our society the right to marriage equality, not based on colour, religion or gender? Thank you.